teachers couldn't find their cars to get from their home to the school. That place is crazy. It's like 6 to 8 inches a day in the winter.
Right, but the first snow of the season, you have to admit, that first snow of the season always catches people off guard, no matter how much snow they are used to.
And even in Buffalo, no matter where you are, that first snow, people forget exactly how to punch the brakes at the right time.
I've seen this before.
Turn into the slide, blah, blah, blah.
We shouldn't talk about it too much. We'll be next.
Oh, no.
We have 2 storms, actually, this week that we're going to talk about. First one's coming Christmas Eve. It looks more wet than white, but parts of the area could get a little dusting of snow. And then there's a second, messier system that's coming in for the middle of the week, so we'll talk about that, too. Outside right now, beautiful sky conditions. Looking over the Upper West Side to the George Washington Bridge and the Hudson River there. We'll see some sun splashing down today. That'll warm us up just a degree or 2, but less wind will make all the difference, and it won't feel nearly as uncomfortable as it's felt with the winds here the last 2 days. The temperature right now in Central Park is 35 degrees. The humidity at 61%. Winds are out of the west 6 to 14 miles an hour. Out on Long Island, temperatures have been hovering right around the freezing point, jumping up in the mid-30s for Farmingdale, Islip, Shirley, West Hampton is still at 31. Bridgeport has 36 degrees. Newburgh at 34, and Monticello is at 27, so they're really the coldest spot on the map. We factor in the winds, and the wind chill factor is not as severe as it was yesterday. It was really shaving about 10 to 12 degrees off the temperature, so it felt so much colder. But today it's just taking a few degrees off, and the winds are a lot more bearable. So the headlines are the winds will continue to weaken this morning. 2 storms to talk about, one coming in Monday night into Tuesday, and then the next one affecting us Wednesday into Thursday. It will mean a white Christmas for some, but not all of us. On the radar and satellite picture, it's high pressure and control, and that's keeping the storms away. The closest real weather that we've got out there is the lake-enhanced snow in upstate New York, and even that is starting to dwindle and pull back as the winds lessen. We'll look for our next system to be developing just down to the south. It'll take some time to get here, but the clouds will rapidly thicken on Monday into Tuesday. And then the second system is still on the west coast, so we've got some time to see what that one will do, but it could turn out to be a real mess Wednesday into Thursday. So here's the forecast for today. Less wind, more sunshine, 41 for the high. High pressure will gently slide off to the east. The winds are pulling out of town already, and then this low pressure system coming in Monday will throw the clouds in our direction first, and then we'll see a snow, sleet, rain mix. Here's what the Futurecast is printing out right now. Clouds increasing Monday by 4 o'clock from the south to the north. And then the snow moves in from the west by 8 o'clock. If you're traveling on Christmas Eve, be aware, just after 6 o'clock, we'll start to see the precip coming in from the west. And then some warmer air comes in, and the pink indicating a mixed precipitation, blue indicating all rain. Once we get into the pre-dawn hours on Tuesday, I think it all changes back into a light snow. So a little taste of the season there, but the accumulations will likely be off to the north and west. Then by Wednesday, we're looking at a real mess coming up from the south. That's what I think we should focus on for any problems during the week. I think that the storm Monday to Tuesday really is not that big of a deal. 41 degrees today. The Jets are playing the Chargers. The kickoff forecast, 38 degrees. It'll be brisk during the game, but some sunshine, so take your shades with you. 32 for the overnight low here in the city, 20s in the suburbs, and the AccuWeather 7-day forecast does keep our temperatures near 40 degrees. Wednesday into Thursday, this is a little tricky. Spend just a second or 2 on this system, but the temperatures are showing low 40s. That will be the high on Wednesday, very late in the night, and then Thursday morning, that'll be the high very early in the day. So the snow to rain situation and a lot of moisture to work with temperatures very tricky. That one will be one to watch. And I want to mention that one because you know you're going to go to the relative's house, you spend Christmas Day on Tuesday, and then you're stuck. Instead of leaving Wednesday, you're going to be there till Friday or Saturday.
What are you saying? Is that a bad thing?
Or your company is there until Thursday.
That's right. It depends on who your family is.
Exactly.
Get out of my house.
Yeah, just a heads up of the forecast.
I tell you, you mentioned the Jets game. That's going to be probably one of the most watched Jets games in a while.
Yeah, you were
See
saying.
how this kid McElroy does. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
no pressure.
It will be interesting.
Well, there is no pressure. You're right. There is no pressure.
I'm just not going to get his jersey because we know what happens when I get the jersey.
No, she puts a jersey on and the person either gets traded.
Jeremy Lin, Ari Dickey. Well, Mr. Tebow's still in town, isn't he?
That's right.
But not for long.
now.
All right.